Now then, I up my ducks. Another little out and about. In the rain again. Oh God! I just got my phone out to start video, and I thought, oh great, I'll try and get the sky over there, because it were like sun was just starting to go down. It's quite a nice, quite nice, not raining. Oh, and guess what? Literally 10 seconds before I switched to record, it starts chucking it down. Dag nabbit. Never mind, we wouldn't have all this beautiful greenery if we didn't have all the water to nourish it, would we? So it's up looking up into Gossel village, which is in Nottinghamshire, which is I think I've probably already mentioned it. Yeah, Gossel, where I grew up, in good old Nottinghamshire. Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. Time to get the old hood up. Oh, that's better. Blooming weather. We shouldn't really be surprised, should we, if you lived in England with rain. But we do like to moan about the old weather. What was it the Aussies used to call us? Well, I think they still do call us whinging poms. There you go, us whinging poms. Jeez. I say I walk in here out this rain for a minute or two, see what we got over here. Ooh. Oh, now I'm in this video quality will probably go down a little bit. That was a pipe that fed water through this. That's actually a canal bed, what you're looking at there. Sadly no water in it. Goes across there to some couple of bridges with the pipes continuing through, and then the canal started going on to the other side. So yeah, so that's what that pipe is for. There was water in it when I was a lad, but not a lot, to be honest. I don't know when last time was that there was actually a proper amount of water in it, you know. I mean, it's sad really. I mean, there is water in it as you get further up. I think I have made a couple of videos of that maybe. I think when I was testing my video in Skills Art, probably one of the first couple of videos or so of the canal, which is this one, but further up, what we've just seen. Yeah, but I don't know when it was last in use. Many years ago, and it's a shame. It's in canals at one time with the artery of this country. Yeah, canals at one time was the artery of the country, you know, ferrying various goods, flour and coal and other things which I can't think of at the moment, but you know, it's and then I guess railway and then road. It's all went downhill from there on, unfortunately, for the canals, but for quite some years now. Luckily there has been a continued campaign and operation to reopen many of the canals, thankfully, and restore them and restore the old lock gates, and which is really good. It's really nice to see. I know, I think Grantham Canal had quite a bit spent on it, maybe still are. As I've mentioned before, they're doing one at the Great Northern Basin. They're spending a lot there to hopefully rejoin the canal up the Erewash, I think, onto the Cromford Canal. So yeah, I do want to start going on, going further afield on the canals. I don't know what it is about me and canals. I just love canals. It's just a bit it's an easy bike ride. It's an easy walk. You usually see decent, nice, friendly people along the way. Pleasant, it's by the water. Anywhere by the water is good for me. Good for the soul, guys. Good for the soul. Yeah, and yeah, it's just pleasant. So I'll just stop here for a sec because somebody up there feeding baby swan, I think. Signet, that is a baby swan, isn't it? Signet, yeah. Yeah, next year I'm looking at doing a few things. One is to sell my car and convert it and buy a van and convert that to a camper van, so I can just get away easily. The other one is I want to do one or two charity walks. Trying to organise one at the moment for next year. I don't know where. I'd like to do, I don't want to do just one long walk in a day. I'd like to do a bit of an epic walk, you know, over a few days, and then wild camp, which brings me on to another thing that I want to start doing, wild camping. I know a couple of YouTubers have started doing that. I know Cole of EWC, Exploring with Cole, sorry, that's the nephew's name, Exploring with Carl. Go check his YouTube channel out, guys. It's pretty good. I know he does a bit of wild camping. I think he's more into his hammocks and tarps, though. I'm more of a tent person myself. But yeah, maybe I can do something with him at some point. I know he goes with his brother in a camper van in Scotland and that as well, which would be pretty cool. Daryl, Urbex with Taffy. Again, go check his YouTube channel out, guys. Urbex with Taffy. He's starting to do that sort of thing on his second channel now, which is Taffy's Little Adventures. So yeah, and I'm on a few others which I don't interact with so much, but I do watch the videos of them doing this sort of thing. So yeah, that's just a few ideas. But going back to the canals, I would like to either do an epic walk or an epic bike ride along some of the canals further afield, and then camp out and then continue on and see how far I get, which I think would be pretty cool. Right, I'm just stood here just videoing this sky. I think it's gorgeous. Just thought I'd while that guy's down there feeding the swan. Okay guys, back in and on. Yeah, so light's going now, guys. Yeah, it's like the canal starts again a bit further down there, and then we've got this path here, and then it continues on. There's that baby swan I was telling you about, the Signet. Hello Swanee, how you going? What you got to tell me? Not a lot? No? Okay, mate, you take care. Oh, there's my friend, the duck. Hey, on my duck. Quick yonder up here. Just spotted something, guys. Just going off up here. I hope you guys kind of enjoy watching these little videos with me. Just a bit of escapism out the arse. Whoa, that's better. You know? Oh, I know where this is. This, ladies and gentlemen, this. Well, all this land is part of the old Castle pit ground, and I think this hill, you might not be able to see it, but it is a bit of an hill. This was it a slag heap, which is basically where they dump all the spoils from the pits. Sorry, somebody just going past an horse. Yeah, and they tried some years ago to turn this into a ski slope, but as you can see, it weren't very successful, unfortunately. So another bit of useless information for you there, guys. And while we're on the subject of me doing these out and about videos, please don't think that I'm going away from urbexing. I'm not. It's just that more or less from the get-go I had no intention of making my channel purely urbex. I know a lot of people do, and that's fine, but for me, I don't want that, not at the moment. But I will still be doing urbexing, and in actual fact I've got quite a few good I'm making sure I'm slipping over that. I've got quite a few decent urbexing videos on memory that I've still got to upload for you guys to watch, so yeah, look forward to those coming soon, guys. But no, I just want to anything interesting really that I see, you know, that's outdoors. I might come across some rock climbers, for instance, and might make a little video of that, and you get the gist, I think. I'm also going to start putting stuff on my Instagram. I have got an Instagram, GTR's Adventures. Doesn't quite look the same spelling as this YouTube channel, but yeah, I'm sure you'll find it. Once I sort it out, I'll post a link on once I sort it out. I'll post a link on my videos. Yeah, and there I'm going to start putting all sorts of photographs on. For instance, today I've just been taking some photographs of a fisherman just sat there in the rain fishing on his own. Don't know, I thought it looked a cool photo. Got some of an old viaduct. Yeah, trees. I seem to like taking photographs of trees and bridges. Trees and bridges, especially bridges where there's water. It seems to be the thing that I seem to be veering towards. I know everybody's got like their little thing what they prefer with photos. Mine seem to be trees and bridges and water. Ideally bridges over water. Yeah, for some reason. Problem is when you're walking out in countryside and you like taking photographs of trees, you have to kind of force yourself to stop taking photographs of trees, because as you can imagine, you're surrounded by trees. But you know, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve, you know. I mean, eventually I want to perhaps get a better camera. I don't want to go anything mad. Just get something like, is it the Sony V1, is it something like that? You know, just a small one, but a bit better quality for zooming and stuff like that, and that I can still hold on a tripod, external tripod or selfie stick, whatever. You know, but just so I can do a bit more with, I can, you know, a bit better settings and a bit more experimentation. God, oh, did you see that? How cool was that, guys? Oh, that duck's just gone. This is all like green algae on top of the canal, which looks pretty cool actually. Now that duck's just gone along after I disturbed it and put them little footprints in it. Look, how cool's that? Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to eventually get something a little bit better than my phone, so I can do a bit more, mainly for the zooming on stuff, you know. Modern phones, I mean, modern phones are absolutely brilliant for filming, and a hell of a lot of people I see using them. Probably more people using phones than anything else nowadays, to be honest. They're that good, but just some little things a couple of times when you think, oh, I wish I had something, you know, a little bit better. I'd love to zoom in on that without it going all pixelated like, unfortunately, modern phones do once you start zooming a little bit too far, too close up, you know. But anyway, I don't know how far I'm going on this walk. I think I've got, I've not looked at my Strava. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe 5 mile in at the moment. Struggling at the minute though, a bloody blister on my right foot and a shin splint. Is it a shin splint, I think you call it, on my left leg, which is basically if you're doing too much. I think it's like a strain, but it feels like somebody's kicked you in the shin, I tell you. Ah, man, bloody painful. But, and of course you say, well, you know, put ice packs on it and rest it up for 3 days or more. Oh, I can't do that, I can't do that. I'd just go mad. I need to be out, especially nowadays, I need to be out. So I'm probably doing it no good. So you can imagine I'm hobbling on my right foot and hobbling on my left leg. Oh, great. So, yeah, just take a look at that. How about that for a sky then coming in? No matter, look, I'm probably going to get caught out in that as usual, because I think every bloody video I've made put up for the last, what, 5, 6 at least, I've been in the rain and getting wet. Oh well, it's only water, isn't it? Only water. But yeah, what about that for a cool sky? Look at that over the over Castle Village. Wow, that is cool. Nature. What a fantastic artist. What a fantastic artist she is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Only thing missing is a flash of lightning that I'd love to catch. Wouldn't that be cool? Right, catch you in and on. Now then, currently walking up what I believe was called the Monk's Way, and I do believe there is some stones along this edge somewhere, but I'm not going to do too much about this because I'm going to do a separate video, starting from where the old swing bridge used to be on the canal just down there, and then up here the Monk's Way as stated before, and then into the village, because it's got quite a bit of history about it. The churchyard for instance, has got, just as you walk in, I might show it actually as I'm walking through, a fantastic grave of somebody who died in the Battle of Waterloo. Wow. Talking of trees, guys. Just stop for a second. Oh, we have a squirrel. Yes. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Or Mrs. Squirrel. What a tree. If only trees could talk, eh, guys? Well, what stories they would have to tell. But I digress. The village has got quite a lot of history. As I said, a soldier who died at the Battle of Waterloo in the graveyard. And there's a couple of other things as well. But I'm going to do my history on it first, because I want to do a bit of live narration as I'm videoing. I'm not doing a live video, but you know what I mean. Instead of just putting all the info down for you to read in the description, I'd like to, you know, do a bit of narration as I'm videoing stuff. Look at that, eh? Check that out. Hey. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Because Castle, the village, is also mentioned in the Domesday Book. Again, if you want to know now about that, look it up, guys, because I'm gonna explain all this on the video when I do it. But yeah, Castle, it's in the Domesday Book. A lot of history about it, actually. The house that, if I remember rightly, that's next door to the left of the church as you're looking at it from the road. I think it's one direct next door, if not the one next door but one, was where one of D.H. Lawrence's fiancées used to live. Of course, if you're local watching this, you'll already know that fairly close by to Castle Village is the place of birth of D.H. Lawrence, which is Eastwood. So yeah, there's quite a bit of history, as I guess there is in most old English villages. But yeah, so I'll catch you in a minute, but I'm not gonna give too much information, because I'm going to save it, as I say, for the video proper, as it were. Okay, catch you in on, guys. So will you be just coming up to the lovely little village church, Castle. Look at that, good pet, wasn't it? Yeah. And the home, or what was the home, of one of D.H. Lawrence's fiancées. Unfortunately, it's right on a road which is now used as a rat run. I don't know if you guys who aren't in Britain use that term. It's basically a cut through, a shortcut for traffic. It unfortunately makes it busier than necessary for the villagers. Okay, we'll have a bit of light on. And there we go, guys. This monument is erected to the memory of John Shaw and Richard Waplington of the Life Guards and Thomas Wheatley of the Light Dragoon Guards, who left this, their native home, in defence of their country. The two former gloriously fell at Waterloo. The latter returned and lies buried in this churchyard. Valour. God bless them. How cool is that, guys? How cool is that? It's a shame the lights aren't on in the church. Beautiful church though, only a small one. I'm only going to give a quick, I shouldn't really be doing this really because I'm kind of spoiling my next video, but which I want to do, where I put the history about the place and the church and the D.H. Lawrence connection, etc, etc. So people say, "What are you scared of walking around a churchyard on your own at night time?" Well, it's not exactly night time yet, but it's getting dark. Camera doesn't really show up the dark so much until it suddenly goes dark, and then because I'm only using my phone, it doesn't show anything. But no, it doesn't scare me. It doesn't bother me. Not really. These are people who are at rest. Hopefully you'd like to think that also at peace. Whatever you believe in. It's not these that harm you. I do believe in ghosts. I know I've said on a previous video, because I walked into a coal spot in I think in the brick kiln video, and I did turn around and say, "Don't worry guys, I'm not turning into a BS paranormal channel." Now I do slightly regret saying that, because people can easily misconstrue my meaning to that. I basically meant, I was referring to the people. I'm not going to name names. I think most people, if you watch Urbex, and you know the people, but it's all sensationalism. Everywhere they go, there's it just has to be haunted. Everywhere they go, they're always hearing things. Blah blah blah. The title always says, "Oh, you know, well, clickbait crap, basically." But do they ever see anything? Do they buggery? "Oh yeah, that would definitely go." Well, was it really? Was it really? Because I didn't see anything on your video. You know, how to summon up demons and all this crap. Clues in that word, clues in there for one of the channels, guys. Shh. Demons. Shh. Proving. Yeah, so, you know, it just does me head in. All they're bothered about is, it's just clickbait, and all they're doing is wanting the likes, wanting the subs, and wanting the donations. It's all about the subs, the likes and the money, and I can't stand that. I didn't do this as a job. I originally started doing this to help me with my mental health, and as it happens, I'm thoroughly starting to enjoy it. Sorry, I should have shown you the church. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Met some wonderful people. Next year for sure I want to do some collabs with some people, you know, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm doing it because I love it, because I enjoy it. It's a hobby. I'm not doing it as a job. If I was going to do it to try and get a load of subscribers and donations, etc, etc, then I would say so from the start. You know, so these people who are doing that, just admit it. Just say, "Oh no, I didn't do this as a hobby. I don't enjoy doing it. I'm just doing it to make money." Well, that's fine, but just be honest about it and upfront about it. But don't BS, don't put this bloody I hate clickbait, you know? And oh yeah, what was that? It's an orb, no, it's a bit of dust or it's a moth. Oh, what was that bang? I don't know, but you're in a bloody wood and it's in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? You get the gist. So yeah, but going back, I'm going off on a rant on a what's the name as usual. I do believe in ghosts. I have seen, I guess, what people call a shadow person. I always tell that story at some point. I know it was something there because the girlfriend at the time, she saw exactly the same thing, exactly the same time, because we both turned around and looked at each other at exactly the same time as we saw this dark shadow go across the doorway. So I know we definitely saw something. So I do believe in ghosts, but I do believe, as do most people to be honest, unless they follow these sorts of supernatural channels, but most of these supernatural channels, it's just clickbait, guys. It's just clickbait, you know? Hey, Christmas tree. I don't know whether I dare do this, I feel a bit cheeky. I'm only going to film it from here because I don't want them to see me filming because it's at night time, there's somebody in. But those two houses there, the one on the left, I don't know, it might be the same, yeah, it's all one house. That is, or was, the home of one of D.H. Lawrence's fiancées. There's a bit of history on this board about it, the country of my heart. But I'm not going to say too much because, like I say, I'll save that for another time. Some lovely old houses around here though. I best go onto the side, so I'm going to get run over here. Man, there is some traffic just through this place. Such a shame because it's a beautiful, beautiful village. There's a church, guys. I will do a proper video of the church. These are what they call the almshouses. Again, I will show a proper video and give some history on those because they have got some very interesting history about them. And that's about it, I think, guys. I've already gibbered on for just over half an hour, so yeah. So people don't like watching too much over half an hour, I don't think, do they? Unless it's something major going off on the video. So yeah, I'll go a bit further, see if I can see any nice decorations outside some houses and give them a quick video. If not, I'll leave it at that and say much rise. It's back and on. I love these old street lights that they're still using. It's so nice to see we've still got places that keep the original old lights instead of putting these horrible, ugly modern things on, which look horrible anyway, but in villages it just looks bloody awful. There's one. Always so careful because a lot of people always can be a bit funny about you filming their house at night time. Here's something quite interesting for the non-British who watch. I'm sure you all know about the famous red phone boxes, which sadly now barely exist anymore, apart from in people's gardens. Well, we've still got one up in the village here, but interestingly, they've been turned into a defibrillator. What do you reckon to that then? So look at that, look at this, check this out. Look at that. Wow. And what was once a phone box is now a defibrillator. How weird is that? Yeah. How weird is that, guys? Huh. Oh, you can't really see that ass over there. But yeah, a lot of history on that place, but again I will save it until my next video, which I'm doing specifically on the village of Cossall in Nottinghamshire. So I think I'm going to end this one here, guys. There ain't much more to see. I'm almost out of the village itself, so the usual. Look at that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Please drop a like on this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and press that notifications bell. It is important to me. It does help people, especially like me, who are struggling with their channel because they've not been doing it for that long, still learning the ropes, trying to get things right, trying to please people, and also trying to get the subscribers. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It does help us, but more importantly, it encourages us to continue. So with that, guys, please stay safe, please stay sane. God bless, much love.